My name's Rocko. I've died 7 times. This is my story. I only went to the other side like twice. The second time was exactly the same. It's exactly the same. But what I did experience, the different one, was when I was swimming and I was drowning. And I was going like 16 feet down and it got pulled out. That one's real tight.
Who pulled you out?
That same dude.
For real?
Yeah. The same dude pulled me out.
Oh wow.
The same pale skinned dude with the bald head, and he. Alright, so I'm in Austin and I'm out there partying and we're over there swimming. I don't know how to swim. So there's this giant pool. It looks like a pool, but it's not a pool, it's a lake. Little did I know that it wasn't a pool. I think that pools are all even in one side. So it's like, okay, you have 4 feet, 5 feet, 6 feet, 10 feet. And then you go into the 6 feet and you're good. You can walk over there to the 4 feet and you'll still survive. All right, so there was these girls in the pool and they're laughing, they're having a good time. The water's up to their neck right here, their clavicle. And I'm over there just chopping it up with them. I'm talking to them and flirting with them. And they're like, hey, come in the water, come in the water. And I'm like, can't go in the water, I don't know how to swim. They're like, it's not deep, see? Okay. So before you get into the water, there's actually like a 5-foot drop, so you have to jump into it. It's like on a rock, you have to jump into it. So I'm thinking to myself, all right, I'm gonna surprise them. I'm gonna scare them. I'm gonna jump behind them and scare them. I'm thinking that it's going, these girls can't be Amazon girls, you know, they're girls. I mean, they're probably 5'6" and not too much taller than me. So I get behind there and I jump in. I had my shades on my head thinking that it was gonna be that shallow. I jump in, and before you know it, I'm still falling. I'm underwater. I'm like, what is going on here? So I'm like, okay, I'm a little freaked out now. I just jumped into the water, and nobody knew that I jumped into the water because I was trying to surprise somebody. So I'm falling. I'm fighting, I'm trying to swim, I don't know how to swim, so I'm panicking. It came to the point where I was so exhausted, I'm panicking, that I just gave up. You know that point where you just stop, you just give up, you're like, all right, God, I'm just gonna die now. I'm just gonna give up and I'm just gonna keep drowning. So I keep going down, I keep going down. I swear, it was probably like, it felt like 15 minutes of going down, but it was only probably like 3 minutes. But imagine 3 minutes being in the water and going down for 3 minutes. I was literally under the water, like 14 feet. I mean, it was a lake and it goes down deep and there's different levels. So I start fighting. I start trying to claw at the wall. My fingers are bleeding. You know, my shades done fell off my head. I'm drowning, I'm giving up. I'm like, nobody can hear me scream. They can't do nothing. Okay, I'm trying to swim. I'm like, yo, God, you know, I'm finna die. So, you know, I'm praying. I'm trying to be like, okay, you know, take care of my family. I'm just gonna die now, and hopefully they'll find my body and give me a proper burial. And right when I'm about to give up all the way, right when I can't breathe anymore, right when I'm about to snap and just die, a hand pulls me out of the water, pulls me up 15, 16 feet back to the surface, back up onto the ledge, 5 feet up onto the ledge, and drops me. And I see him before I land and pass out, and I'm throwing up everywhere, and everyone's like, whoa, dude, you just like flew out the water, man. I'm like, the lifeguard's like, what the heck, man? You just jumped out the water, how'd you do that? And I'm like, throwing up over here, and it was the same dude. It was a bald-headed, chiseled face, pale dude with a Filipino tattoo on his back. And get this, here's the most craziest part. I'm looking for him. After I finally gained consciousness, I'm like, where is he at? I gotta thank him, man. I don't know, man. Where's he at? Where's he at? Man, couldn't find him. So when I finally recovered again, I was looking for my shades. Like, where are my shades? Those were some Fendi shades. Oh man, it was expensive, you know? Right when I said that, a hand comes up out of the water. There's my glasses right here. Hand comes up out the water with my Fendi shades and drops them. And I see at the top of his head it was a ball. Ripped me off 16 feet from the bottom and took me up 5 feet over.
So talk about the first time again, just for 2 minutes, just in case if that audio didn't pick up.
That's fine.
All right.
Alright, so I go and eat Italian food with my girl. Alright, so we're eating Italian food. I love Italian food. I love pizza, I love spaghetti, I love fettuccine, I love that all. I mean, my name's Rocko, you might as well, you know? So I'm eating the food, eating the bread, I'm loving it, I'm loving it, I'm loving it. I never knew that I was allergic to gluten. Everything Italian is gluten. It's like they might as well just put gluten in bold letters in front of the Italian restaurant. So I'm eating everything, We go out, I start itching everywhere. I'm like, man, I'm itching, what's going on here? She's like, I don't know, you know, you're probably just itching because, you know, you need to take a shower or something. So I get to her crib, I take a shower, and I noticed all these bumps on my arm and my neck and my chest, and, you know, I'm at her house, and her dad's like, this guy's breaking out into hives, Lauren, you need to take him to the hospital. And this was the moment where I didn't even know what hives were or what allergies were. And she's driving me to the hospital, and I start whistling, you know, because I can't breathe anymore. You start, whenever you're breathing, you start whistling. She's freaking out. She's like, oh, you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. You know, when you're a man, you're breaking out into hives. You can't tell anybody that. So when you're breaking out into hives, what happens is you go into anaphylactic shock. When you go into anaphylactic shock, your body actually, whenever I feel like we worry about other people passing away, like our loved ones, I understand that. I mean, you got all this memory, these great memories, and this time that you spent with the loved one, you don't want to lose that. And I think that's a rather selfish thing that we do as human beings, is we worry about losing a person so much that we don't want to let go of them. But what I want people to realize is, personally, from my experiences, when somebody that you love dies, they're entering a place of complete eternal bliss, and you should be happy for them. But guess what? They live forever. They live forever, and they live forever in your heart, and they live forever in your soul and your memory. And I always tell people, when somebody dies in my life, that, you know, like my father were to pass away or my mother were to pass away, they live forever, and when they die, they give me life. That's the way that I view things. It's like when somebody that you love dies, they give you life. They pass away, but their life has been downloaded into your heart, into your soul, and you can represent for them and still hold it down for them. And I feel like the love of Jesus is gonna save them. I mean, if they believed in Jesus and genuinely repented for their sins, and they just wanted to build a relationship with Jesus, whenever they die, they're just gonna feel the same way I felt. They're gonna feel this infinite bliss, and who wouldn't want to feel that infinite bliss? I mean, it feels great. I didn't want to come back here.